Greater Manchester Police in the last year, I think, has been struck by a couple of real serious critical incidents. And the more we've looked into that, the more we've realised that our understanding of what the community expects from policing just hasn't been there. Greater Manchester Police have been very good at communication, but perhaps not as good at understanding what communities' desires, expectations and priorities are, and therefore I think we had to face fact that our engagement wasn't as good as it should have been.
Well, it's a different methodology. It's called Appreciative Inquiry, and it's a different way of finding out the positive messages from the community here. What does it feel like to live here? What are the positive things? What were the things that have always been good? And then building on those to try and make this a better place to live.
It's completely new. It's something we've not tried before. What we want to do is we want to find out what's important to the community so that we can act upon that rather than just the police thinking that we know what things are about. It's asking the community.
The purpose of the event is to work with the police and the community, for the community to have an opportunity to tell us what does it feel like to live and to be a part of Cheetham Hill.
It's about creating something different for people. It's about saying to people you can make a difference, and it's about saying that you really want to listen to people.
Well, the recruiting process has probably taken in total about 2 weeks.
Brilliant turnout is down to some incredibly hard work by some of the core planning team.
What this is about getting people to come who wouldn't normally come to an event like this, wouldn't normally necessarily engage with the police, because that's the people that we're really, really interested in, what matters to them.
We had a number of meetings to decide what did we want to get out of the evening, what was the methodology that we were going to use, but the actual knocking on doors and speaking to people has taken place over the last 2 weeks.
Members of the community came out in their own time, knocked on doors with my team and invited personally people to come to the event.
And what one of the big successes is that the community themselves have participated in this.
We've also, myself and the Neighbourhood Watch Lady have been out in the local community door knocking. Again, face-to-face engagement. I've been out of uniform, took away that barrier, and I think that's really worked as well.
They've had over 2,000 leaflets printed, they've been knocking door to door, they've been going into community centres, the mosques, the Gurdwara, the churches, and really the people that work here have done a fantastic job in recruiting so many people.
Really got them energised about what was going to happen here, and you can see the result.
What community engagement does is it allows us to be able to listen to more voices. It allows us to be able to tap into the understanding of the problem from the community's point of view. It allows us to engage with those individuals and also involve them in the solutions.
I mean, we never had anything program like this before, so this is a unique way to bring everyone together and share their views and ideas with us.
The whole idea of Appreciative Inquiry is about conversation. It's about them telling us things. So there'll be lots and lots of notes taken. There'll be pictures that are being drawn that we'll capture. We've got graphic artists who are capturing the information for us as well.
The facilitators record things on flip charts, or most of it is done through them putting post-it notes down to look at what are the aspirations for this community.
Engagement isn't just about understanding, it's also about really doing things differently which actually make a difference to people's lives.
And then the key bit really in taking it forward is what action needs to be taken and who is responsible.
The cost of crime is horrendous in this country. What we're trying to do is invest to be able to prevent crime happening in the first place, getting a better understanding, getting more people involved in stopping crime from happening. So this is about invest to save. This is about putting money in to be able to prevent crime happening. The savings will absolutely be tremendous.
It's all charitable donations. So, for example, Tesco have given us some of the food. There's a local restaurant down the road that supplied all the fantastic curry. So actually, it hasn't cost anything. It's free for the community to come, and we've worked very, very hard to engage with local businesses so that they can help us put on this event tonight.
Everything today was donated. It was nothing out of our own pockets whatsoever. Even the prizes for the raffle, everything has all been donated.
It was nowhere near as expensive as doing a survey with people. So you've got donations, so local people donate the food. We only had enough money to offer £10 per participant, but it get 130 people, I think there's probably more because we've got them around the edges. It's not so bad, is it? £1,300 to get somebody's point of view. You could pay £50,000 or £60,000 for a survey. I think that's pretty good value for money.
I think the biggest set of differences, we're going to listen to more voices. We're going to be able to look at problems from a very different perspective.
What an amazing night it's been. Absolutely fantastic.
My dream outcome really would be that we have a whole new list of ideas. We will know at the end of this what the community want.
Tap into all that spirit, tap into that enthusiasm, tap into that spirit of volunteering, tap into the communities wanting to make their own communities better, and allow them not just a voice but also a hand in actually the solutions themselves.
I think this is a sort of unique way of getting everyone together, and I think this way it was I've never done it before. I think it's a great success. As you can see, a lot of people, and still a lot of people waiting outside the door. I think it's a great success.